Hey, what's up? This is Jared with the Daily App Show. Today we're going to take a look at an application called Hexed. Hexed is a fun, kind of a cute game too, because of the sound effects. Let's kick those on. So, right from the get-go, you've got some news from the developer. You can give some feedback, learn how to play, look at the high scores, or read the story of the application. So I'm going to go into classic mode, but there's also a timed mode where you're racing the clock. So two different versions. I do not want to continue my last game. We're going to start over. So the object here is you've got all these little hex little creatures, and you need to clear them off of the area, and you get more points for that. But at the same time, you've got other little guys coming in, some of them good, some of them bad, and they're interacting with you and making it more difficult for you to clear off spaces. You can rotate the phone and have some spots fill in, just really depending on what spaces are blank. So you're basically matching colors from the beginning here, but there are different things that are going to happen throughout the game. You can click on the question mark over here and get some help and have, kind of some answers complete for you, because sometimes if you're like me, you're playing this game and you can't see it and you need a little bit of help. So you could always click that question mark and get a little bit of help. But you want to be careful not to use that too often. So, double tap to go back to the screen here. We've got two other games that they're advertising down there at the bottom. If you hit help, you'll get a little bit of additional information. So obviously the object of the game here is to match at least 3 or more of the little hexedlings. Create those matches by rotating them. You want to watch out for the witch and her spells. You run out of moves and she'll capture you. In classic mode you lose a life, and your little lives are represented up top. And in timed mode you receive a time penalty. So you want to save enough of these little hexedlings on each level to advance to the next level. Each color has a hexling icon that will gradually fade. If you've collected enough of these, then you make it onto the next level. So you get extra lives here in classic mode. You lose a life when there's no possible moves left. When you run out of lives, game's over. Timed mode, here's information on that. So it's a fun little game. You get different points. Now here's some different things that are going to pop in. These different colors that come in that make it more difficult for you to complete each level. Some of these have different, they react different ways. So we've got some of these, excuse me, that are locked into place, and you have to have the exact colors. You can't move that one, but when you do get it out of the way, you get a lot of points for it. So there is a lot to this game, so I recommend you go and view that help menu on your own. But this game's fun, it's cute, the sound effects are good, the graphics are good, and it's an addicting little game to play. And it's kind of a puzzle game too, in a sense, because you're trying to match colors, and I am bad. I am always clicking the little question mark, which I know is not the best way to do this. It's cheating, but nevertheless, sometimes you need that, because I just can't always see the answers. I mean, sometimes I can, but not often enough. So anyhow, if you're looking for a fun puzzle game, Hexlings is the one for you. It's called Hex. Definitely check it out in the App Store. We'll see you next time. Take care.